guys, it's Dumb Commentator Productions here, and today I'm going to be talking about what kind of ruined The Wizard of Oz for me. I'll never look at it the same way as I originally did after learning all these dark and scary facts about what happened on set of The Wizard of Oz. I've written so much stuff down that I don't even feel like reading it all, so I put it through a text-to-speech app. So when I stop talking, that's when the text-to-speech will start. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video that took over 8 hours to make. Enjoy.
Now let the creepy facts begin. The original Tin Man Jack Haley may be the face of the Tin Man in the final product, but he wasn't originally cast as the character who was in need of a beating heart. MGM originally cast the Beverly Hillbillies star Buddy Ebsen in the part, but 10 days into filming that all changed when he had a reaction to the aluminium powder in the Tin Man makeup and ended up in critical condition and was hospitalized, experiencing body aches, muscle cramps, and shortness of breath. It was only in hospital that studio heads saw the seriousness of Ebsen's condition and production was halted until a replacement Tin Man was found. Recast with Jack Haley, the makeup was amended to be safer, but the reason for the change was never publicized and even Haley was unaware of why Ebsen was taken off the film. Ebsen was left in a contract dispute with MGM before and complained of breathing problems for the remainder of his life, which he blamed on he said that damned movie. The Wicked Witch of Burns and Toxic Paint actress Margaret Hamilton only became involved in the film a few days before filming but was a reliable contract actress for the studio. However, it proved to be a very difficult and dangerous experience for Margaret throughout filming. The green makeup that was used to transform Margaret into the Wicked Witch of the West was toxic and had to be thoroughly cleaned after shooting. Makeup maestro Jack Young explained in The Making of The Wizard of Oz by Algie and Harmetz, "Green is toxic because it's made with copper. Every night when I was taking off the witch's makeup, I would make sure that her face was thoroughly clean, spotlessly clean, because you don't take chances with green." That wasn't all that Margaret endured, however, as she found herself suffering severe burns. Fans will remember the Wicked Witch's fiery departure from Munchkinland, but while dramatic it was also harmful. Hamilton was supposed to descend while a fire rose up, but it illuminated before she descended and she suffered burns on her face and hands. She spent 6 months recuperating at home and in hospital. Her stunt double was next to do a similarly memorable moment but also ended up with burns when a pipe exploded. Stunt player Betty Danko spent 11 days in the hospital and her legs were permanently scarred. Munchkin mayhem. Another major source of contention on set was the cast of supporting players portraying the Munchkin community that Dorothy encounters when she arrives in Oz. Judy Garland herself made some claims about the 124 actors hired by MGM as Munchkins for the 1939 movie. She said, "There were hundreds of them, they put them all in one hotel. They got smashed every night and the police would pick them up in butterfly nets. The poor things. They caused issues on set too with approaches to women and violence. They'd raid the studio lot," said screenwriter Noel Langley. The showgirls had to be escorted in bunches with armed guards. Wizard of Oz makeup artist Jack Dawn said, "You had to watch them all the time." The Mirror also revealed that Judy Garland's ex-husband Sidney Luft wrote in an unfinished memoir, they'd make Judy's life miserable by putting their hands under her dress. However, the last surviving Munchkin, Jerry Marin, insists that the little people had a great relationship with Judy on set. She presented the 124 actors on set with a signed photo and a box of chocolates on set. Jerry said, "She was a movie star and I'd figured she'd be a pain in the neck. But she was glad to meet us and we're glad to meet her. She was an angel." The Munchkins were only paid $50 a week, while Toto the dog was paid $125. Asbestos snow, painted horses, and lion hair. Another utterly bizarre episode in the production was the snow scenes midway through the film.
But couldn't help. Does help. Dorothy, you're waking up.
The Making of The Wizard of Oz revealed that the snow used in the sequence was made of crystal-lised asbestos. That's right, Judy and co were being doused in carcinogens. Additionally, the Horses that kept changing color when Dorothy and friends reached the Emerald City were actually played by real horses who were painted in different types of gelatin paint.
Ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. We get up at 12 and do it down. Jolly good fun.
Meanwhile, the Cowardly Lion actor Bert Lahr had to wear a heavy costume made of real lion hair that was heavy and so warm under the hot lights required in the studio for Technicolor. The costume grew so sweaty from the heat that it was industrially cleaned every single day of shooting.
Okay, so I'm editing this video right now, and when I edited that clip of the Cowardly Lion jumping through the window, I noticed something. When he runs up to the window, that's definitely not Bert Lahr. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but if I slow it down, see, that's definitely not him. Alright, back to the dark facts. I just wanted to point that out.
The tragedy of Judy Garland, of course. One of the most notable horrors behind The Wizard of Oz was the treatment of its lead actress, Judy Garland. Studio executives at MGM referred to Judy as a fat little pig with pigtails. Sid Luft wrote in his memoir that Judy's body shape was never going to fit the types that the studio wanted. He wrote that she, unlike other actresses, could not successfully camouflage extra weight, especially because she was dancing and singing in revealing costumes. Just 4 feet 11.5 inches, she could be underweight and still appear heavy or out of proportion on screen. Studio chief Louis B. Meyer at MGM put Judy on a strict diet of chicken soup, black coffee, and cigarettes, along with pills to reduce her appetite, according to Biography.com. The actress, who had been introduced to pep pills at the age of 10 by her own mother, was already on a cycle of uppers and downers to get through the exhausting machine of the studio system. Judy was only 16 at the time of The Wizard of Oz. It would be addiction that would kill her in adulthood at the age of 47 in accidental overdose. Judy Garland got slapped in the face while filming the famous slap scene between Dorothy and the Cowardly Lion. The young actress couldn't stop giggling. After several ruined takes, director Victor Fleming took Judy Garland aside, slapped her across the face, and then told her to go in there and work. Then next time she attempted the scene, she did it perfectly, with no giggling. Was Judy Garland molested by Munchkins? Her ex-husband says she was. Sid Luft was married to Garland from 1952 to 1965. According to his memoir, Judy and I, My Life with Judy Garland, the actors made her life hell. They would make Judy's life miserable on set by putting their hands under her dress. The men were 40 or more years old, he said. The Scarecrow costume left Ray Bolger with serious scars. Stage makeup and prosthetics in 1939 were nowhere near what they are today. Ray Bolger's Scarecrow makeup left deeply embedded marks in his skin that didn't disappear for more than a year after the movie wrapped up filming. Luckily, this would never happen today.
And that just about wraps up all the crazy things that happened on set of The Wizard of Oz. If you guys want me to make another video about it, I'd be more than happy to, because now I know all this interesting trivia, and some of it, because the video is getting too long, didn't even make it in here. Like, there's a couple stories about Toto and all sorts of stuff. So if you guys want me to make another video, I can. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.